everyone, and welcome back to another Absurd Heroine video. So today we have Jank, the jankiest of all janks in M21, and that is 9 lives. In case you have not seen this card, 9 lives is an enchantment that comes out for 1 and 2 white, hexproof. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on 9 lives, exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So, what can we do with this fun little card? Well, of course, we can give it away. We can give it to somebody, right? Role Reversal is another card that you don't really see very often. But you exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type with this. So what if your opponent doesn't have enchantments, right? This is an enchantment. If you want to gift this to an opponent, we can't exactly do that without them having an enchantment. So 1 with stars, enchant creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all other card types. This gives them an enchantment. So we can swap 9 lives with the enchanted creature, getting the enchanted creature for ourselves, and giving them 9 lives. Okay, great. So they have 9 lives. What does that matter? It's got hexproof. You can't interact with it, right? Well, not unless you have a Shadow Spear. If you have a Shadow Spear, then you can totally interact with it. So Shadow Spear, if you don't know, actually grants permanents or removes hexproof and indestructible from permanents that your opponents control. So you have this out. This is a pretty wonky combo, but trust me, it works. All right. So you have 9 lives out. You enchant one of their creatures with 1 with the stars. Either that or they have enchantments. Like if they're a control deck, they probably have enchantments if they're a control deck. And if they're a creature-based deck, then they have creatures that you can 1 with stars with, right? So you have 9 lives out on the field. You give them an enchantment with 1 with the stars. You roll reversal 9 lives with that enchanted creature. So that you have now an enchanted creature and they have now our 9 lives. Then you have Shadow Spear so that you can have it lose hexproof and then you bounce it. You bounce it with Stern Dismissal or Flicker of Fate and they lose the game like that. And that, my darlings, is the combo that we are going to try and do. And actually, I've done it. I've done it a number of times with this deck. So it's totally, totally possible. But it does require some very key pieces in order for it to work. So let's go through the deck so that you can see exactly what's going on here. So of course we have the Stern Dismissal and the Flicker of Fate and the Shadow Spear are all particular parts of the combo. We have Revitalize to, gain life in case we're losing. We're playing as mono red or something like that. And drawing a card, because drawing cards and finding our combo pieces is very, very important. Then we have Fey Wishes, because Fey Wishes gets us our wish board, right? And a wish board has all of the combo pieces in it. So it's got a Shadow Spear, 9 lives, a Role Reversal, then a couple of, other things that help us deal with things like Shatter of the Sky, Deafening Clarion, Retributive Wand. I'll get to that in a moment. Another 1 with the stars, Storm's Wrath, Heartwarming Redemption, more card draw, Outlaw's Merriment, I'll also get to that in a moment. Narset of the Ancient Way, that's more card draw and kind of getting rid of other things. Inspired Ultimatum, more card draw, also getting rid of other things. So the Retributive Wand and the Outlaw's Merriment both serve very particular purposes. This does help us muck up the board a little bit, but the important part here is that we can deal damage to our opponent, including with the Retributive Wand. Retributive Wand? I'm not quite sure exactly how to pronounce that. But anyway, because if we gift our 9 lives to an opponent and we don't have a way of bouncing it for whatever reason, we don't have our Shadow Spear or we don't have our Stern Dismissal or Flicker of Fate, we can just deal damage to them to get the 9 lives to go off. So that's why the Retributive Wand is there, and the Outlaw's Merriment. So then, what else do we have? We have Maze Mind Tome. This is actually a really, really solid card. This helps us find our combo pieces, and it's just really good in the early game to draw us cards and get us what we need. Then we have Thirst for Meaning. That's more drawing our combo pieces, and if we get extra 1 with the stars or 9 lives, then we can drop that instead of dropping 2 cards. So that's very, very good. And then Shatter the Sky, just to wipe the board. It's a control deck after all. And then Discontinuity. So this is more like an emergency card. So if we end up having a 9 lives on our side of the board and it gets really, really high on its counters and we don't have any way of getting rid of it or swapping it yet, what we can do is we can flicker our own 9 lives we can either Flicker, Fate, or Stern Dismissal our own 9 lives, and then Discontinuity before the 9 lives triggers. and then we don't die from it, which is good. So that's why Discontinuity is in here. And also, among other things, there are tons of other things that could happen that we might find Discontinuity to be a useful escape from ending the game in some way, other than the way that we want it to end. So yeah. So that's what that's in there for. So that's it. That's this beautiful little package around 9 lives, and it's awesome. It works, and it's super fun. As always, if you enjoy my videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. We have Discord. You can become a Patreon. You can become a patron on Patreon. I'm sorry, I do that every time. If you really enjoy what I do and you want to support the channel. So with all that said, let's get to it. Okay, so we have 2 of our combo pieces and a good way of getting more. So yeah, we're gonna keep this. I think we'll drop a Fabled Passage first for... Actually, this mana base is really wonky, huh? Maybe we won't actually drop Fabled Passage first. Maybe we'll... no, we do need to drop it. Maybe we'll draw a land right now. If we draw an island right now, it solves all of our problems. Because then we can island, Shadow Spear, Castle Vantress, Maze Mind Tome, or probably Sacred Foundry, Maze Mind Tome. Yeah. We do need... Yeah, this is a very awkward... Oh, see? This is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. It's an island and a plains. Thank you, Hallowed Fountain, for being the card that we needed. Excellent. They're playing enchantments. It's probably a control deck, though, which is not good for us. All right. So we'll drop a Castle Vantress and a Maze Mind Tome. We will scry. All right. So Azorius Control. This is going to be a problem for us. All right, so let's scry. Discontinuity. We don't want that just now. We don't need that. Okay. So we'll bring out a 9 lives. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. We've got more. Yeah. Yes. Sure. We do have to get through those counter spells. And I'd rather do it now than do it when we're actually doing our combo. I'm drinking more delicious Highland Park. It's very, very good. Very, very good. If you've been listening to the past, month or so, I've been working on Highland Park and Bully Boy, and they're both really, really good for different reasons, for very different reasons. So it's good to have two very good different types of whiskeys. A Fae of Wishes. Sure, I think we do need a Fae of Wishes. So we'll activate that. We are going to want to get... This doesn't really matter. We have the red that we need. Maybe a blue. If they want to counter it, that's fine. They definitely have the counter spells. I think we might actually want to get a Narset or something along those lines. We could get a role reversal now, but they definitely have counter spells. Yeah, I suppose we'll get a role reversal. What the hell? What the hell? Now they know exactly what we're doing. Exactly 100% know what we're doing. And I suppose that's fine. There's not much else that we can do about it other than go through the paces. There is a lovely Omen of the Sea that we can swap for. Although they can pop it, so it's not like the ideal target. So we'll probably have to, like, One with the Stars, this wall or something like that. Something ridiculous along those lines. What is the win condition of this deck now that Agent of Treachery is not around anymore? Yorion? No, Sharks. Sharknado. Sharknado is the win condition. Birth of Meletus, sure. We care not about you getting lands and gaining life and making walls. Alright, so we'll scry more. Another Shadow Spear. We don't need another Shadow Spear. Shatter the Sky. We also don't need to Shatter the Sky. We'll just make another Maze Mine Tome, and we'll probably just draw with one. Sure. So they have 3 lands, or 2 lands, I'm sorry. Oh, they are actually Jeskai. Okay. Just kidding. They're not Azorius. Alright, so we have 2 walls now. They definitely have a counterspell, because they've been holding up the mana for it every turn. A Dream Trawler. Okay. Well, thank goodness we do have Flicker of Fate for that at least once. But it would be nice if we drew... Oof. Man. No, wait, hold on, cancel. We scry. We do want a One with the Stars, like right now. If we draw a One with the Stars, oh my goodness. No, we don't want to Castle Vantress. Ugh, Shadow the Sky. Well, I suppose Shadow the Sky does work. Next. I suppose it works. We could have actually put the 9 lives out instead of Shattering the Sky, which probably would have been what we wanted to do. But they would have drawn so many cards with that thing. I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. Okay. One with the Stars. We do want that. We do. We do indeed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what we got. If they spend all of their mana, that would be beautiful. Spend all your mana to cast a big thing again. Nah, they want to keep up their counter spells. Fine. Okay. Temple of Triumph. Another land? I mean, we have all of our combo pieces at this point. So I suppose I don't mind. Okay. So we'll draw another card and maybe bring Fey Wishes back to our hand. Depending on what they do. If they spend all their mana, we just cast 9 lives. Immediately. And then we can actually steal one of their, or we can, no, we can't do both, okay. If they cast an enchantment, then we can cast the 9 lives. Maybe Planer's Cleansing actually deserves to be in here. Okay. Let's draw. And then we can bring this back. Discard 2 cards. I guess a Flicker of Fate and a One with the Stars. No, we'll do a Shadow the Sky. Ugh, Shadow the Sky seems like something we actually really, really want. We'll do the plains. It's cool. It's cool. I would like more land, but I think keeping all of our combo pieces in a Shadow the Sky is more important. I don't want them to see One with the Stars. I don't want them to see that yet. I want them to think that they just need to not play any enchantments in order for this combo to work. So we can just keep on pulling out stuff for them to deal with, right? They're just gonna sit on a bunch of counter spells. We're gonna just pull a bunch of stuff out of our sideboard that they need to deal with. Like Outlaw's Merriment. Or in our set. And they're gonna counter it. That's fine. I'm okay with this. End turn. Need to get those counter spells out of their hand eventually. You know? Drakaseth! Okay. Ha! I'll take that, thank you. Next turn, maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll take some damage, huh? I guess we're gonna be taking a little bit of damage. Yep. Yeah. That is some damage there. But we'll do it again. That one. You want to counter it? Or maybe they have another one? End turn. Omen of the Sun, okay. So, unfortunately, all of our stuff is going to be too expensive for us to do this turn. But hopefully they don't have another Elspeth Conquers Death. Sure, I'll take 2. Okay. So, here comes the tricky part. Do you think they have a counterspell in their hand? Shit, they do. They do have a counterspell. And they don't? If they don't, we do win next turn. If they don't have a counterspell. So hopefully they don't. They are scrying 2 though. It's a bit dicey. It's a bit dicey. This is like the worst possible first game that we could have, is a game against control. Yeah, we don't care about that. You're not going to be able to deal 9 sources of damage to us. That's fine. I also don't care about that. Ooh, Tef. Okay. Okay. They still shouldn't be able to kill us this turn. We'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be getting 6 counters on 9 lives. And we won't be able to do our combo either. Oh, they're not attacking. Okay. This could be bad. This could be bad. Because they're gonna counter something? No? Okay. That's all we're gonna do. End turn. Let's hope they don't have a counter spell. Oh boy. Well, if we draw land, then we can safely... Okay. What are they targeting here? Oh, and I can't do this. Okay. Okay. We still have one more one with the stars. Yep.
That's more like it.
Do they have a counterspell? This is the question. If they have a counterspell, we lose, maybe? Do they have a counterspell? Do you have a counterspell? You lose. You lose the game. Take that, Jeskai control. Better than Jeskai control. 9 lives, baby. Bam. No. Nope, I don't think we can keep this. We just don't have enough land for me to be comfortable about this. Yes, if we draw like land, and 2 of those happen to be white mana sources, then that's great, but... Or it gets us part of the way there. 1 with the stars and 9 lives, but I don't think we can keep it, so no. Okay. Also not awesome, but we at least can draw stuff. We have a scry, so we'll keep it. Fey Wishes, can't cast it. So negative. That is a negative. Okay, Pel Collector. It's up against Gruul aggro. Pass. And just revitalize here. Season of Growth, sure. No problemo. Come at me. Come at me, brah. Revitalize. A 1 with the stars. Not what we wanted. Oof. Okay, Fabled Passage. We will keep that. We're gonna need this Shatter. And we're gonna need these, well, I guess we don't need 1 with the stars, really. We need a 9 lives, though. We need a 9 lives. Hard. Okay. So we'll probably Thirst for Meaning here at the end of their turn, and we can drop the 1 with the stars. They have a Season Growth, like, we're not gonna need... Whoops. We are absolutely not going to need a 1 with the stars here. Unless, you know, as removal. As actual removal. Yep. But I think we're just gonna be shattering this guy here. Most likely. There's our 9 lives. Perfect. Alright. Cool. So we're actually going to bring it out. And we'll just let it tick up a little bit. NBD. Okay. Can't target it. So, I don't really care. Sure. We'll take 3 counters on the 9 lives, please. Thank you. And then we will shatter your sky. Yes, that's fine. Go. Now we need our Shadow Spear and a role reversal. So we're going to need probably our Fae of Wishes to get that as easily as possible. I think we're going to get another island here. Okay. Not ideal. Sure. You got it, boss. Revitalize. Another 9 lives. I mean, we might need it. Say we get a role reversal first, then we can actually 9 lives to make sure that we don't die. Protection from blue. That's actually a problem. Well, we can shatter this guy. We can shatter this guy. Okay. Pass. Yeah. We'll take 1 on our 9 lives. I don't think we want to shadow this guy yet. Our Castle Van Trust would also be cool. Just some way of actually getting through what we need. Okay.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Sure.
The land fights
So that's
for us.
2. 2 on our 9 lives. There's a Shadow Spear. That's one part of it. Good. So our 9 lives is starting to get a little high. We really need a role reversal, but that's all that we need. We only need a role reversal now.
Behold nature's true power.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. We got it. Bam. Boop. Boop. Do they have a wilt? If they have a way of killing their own enchantment, then that would be bad. Yep. Success! Bam! There's our satisfying kaboom. Nice. Cool. That's a lot of Scrylands, but we're gonna keep it because we have a role reversal, shatter the sky, stuff like this then. Stuff like this there then. Ooh, vampires. Yeah, we'll take a Fabled Passage. Something tells me Shatter the Sky is going to be important here. Temple of Epiphany, Hallowed Fountain. We are going to need the land, so I don't mind. Bing bong. Nine lives. Perfect. That will help us. That'll help us against the assault. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Sure. Sure. Bing bong bang. Yeah. Okay. We are going to shatter the sky here, though. I fully expect them to have more creatures for 9 lives to matter. But we'll just shatter for now. Then 9 lives. We can keep up discontinuity if we need it. Yeah, that's fine. That's an enchantment. I'm cool with that. Yes, this is a 9 lives deck. Do you know what is in store for you? Soren, sure. Soren will ping down our 9 lives pretty quickly, unfortunately. But I think that's okay. We can pay 2 life, that'll do 9 lives. Oh no, okay, it doesn't do 9 lives. That's interesting. That's good to know. But we'll just keep this going for now. We'll roll reversal eventually. We'll see what else they bring out. Daxos, blessed by the sun. I suppose we could, you know, take that instead of a Othakaya. Sure.
I abhor my need for blood.
But I think we'll just keep the 9 lives going for a little while. Just let it tick up a bit. Okay, so we are going to win with stars because we don't need that one. Okay. So, island and a role reversal, I suppose? Because we don't need all of these role reversals. Shadow Spear. Excellent. It's one of the pieces. Go. So now we have discontinuity for any danger that we might be in. Sure. Yep. So wait, we have all the pieces that we need, right? We have all the pieces. We can kill him next turn.
Drink.
Hold on. If you have 15 or more life, which they don't have. Each artifact and creature, so it doesn't get rid of 9 lives. Whew, that would suck if it did. And they were, you know, high enough up, which they're not, which is fine.
We stand together.
You got it.
True friends always stand by your side.
Yep. Okay. So we shall thirst for meaning. Not like it really matters, because we have all the things that we need. My turn. Shadow Spear. Roll reversal. That one and that one. Do that. And do that. Boop. 3 and 0. Buy up. I have yet actually to lose with this deck. I played a number of test games. I played 3 test games after getting the deck where it is right now. I did lose with the deck earlier before testing in its final form. But its final form, I have yet to lose a single game in its final form. Just saying. Just saying. Yep. It's good. This is great. Got a 9 lives. Got a 1 with the stars. Got a stern dismissal. We do need that. Oh, we need... Ooh. Witch's Oven. All we need is a... sure. Actually, I don't know if that's really gonna help. I probably should have put that under. We need a Shadow Spear. My turn. Okay. Very well. Ooh. Okay. Some graveyard shenanigans. Guess we'll bring out a 9 lives. We'll thirst for meaning first. We're not anywhere near dying, and we're not near getting our combo off either, so we might as well thirst for meaning. Dig deeper. Another Witch's Oven. You got it, boss. You don't have a cat yet. A 3rd Witch's Oven, sure. Actually, that might be a problem for our 1 with the stars. That might be a problem. If they don't have any enchantments. Well, they do have enchantments. They have Temerit, Calls the Dead. So let's hope. Oof, okay. We don't want to actually discard any of that. Discard a Shatter the Sky and a land. Sacred Foundry. Okay. So we basically need a role reversal as soon as possible. So that we get our 9 lives out. I'm gonna keep mine up right now for Revitalize. Then we can 9 lives next turn. Ooh, okay. So there's one of their enchantments. We could, no, we don't want to Stern Dismissal it. Damn it. Okay. Sure. It's gonna suck if we draw a role reversal this turn. Okay, got a mountain. Thirst for Meaning. Okay. This is iffy. This is iffy. Like, we need a role reversal. Immediately. Creeping Chill, sure. 9 lives. Up to 1. Silver Smote Ghoul. The vampire zombie that I don't really understand how it works, but you know, whatever. You know, whatever. We need this Timurit called Stead. We need it. Yep. How did they gain that much life? Where did they gain life? Am I missing something? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure where they gained life there. So we have the Thirst for Meaning in hopes that we draw a role reversal. We didn't. We're gonna drop a 1 with the stars though. And we can discontinuity. No, we can't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting into very dangerous territory here. Like, we absolutely need a role reversal. Oh wait, we can't. No, because that's gone now. This might be the end, everybody. This might be the end. The first loss this deck gets against Witch's Oven, of course. Okay, so they're going to be eating a food to get their dude back. Both of their dudes back, which is fine. I don't really care. I don't care about this too much. We are going to have to discontinuity next turn, though. If we don't... if we don't... draw a role reversal. Like, we need a role reversal, like, right now. Okay. We have to discontinuity, then. Or I suppose we could have done it before. But I guess that's it, huh? Oh, you know what we could have done? Oh, I totally messed up. And I knew that this was something that I could do. I knew that it was something that we could do, and I messed it up. I could have Stern Dismissaled my own 9 lives and then discontinuity'd. And I didn't, because I'm stupid. I am stupid. It literally does not matter. Another 9 lives. Yeah. That's too bad. The very first loss, because I'm dumb. I could have discontinuity'd on my turn. And then we could have taken the damage from the beats from the creatures. Ah! we didn't get a role reversal when we needed it, unfortunately. Blah. So that's the first loss. That's the first loss the deck has ever had. I don't think so. Discontinuity is not bad, but you don't want it in your starting hand. You don't have any card draw. Can't keep it. Okay, this one's better. I guess we'll keep that and drop Flicker. I guess. Another Shatter the Sky. Rogrin Triome. Oh, that's what this deck's missing. This deck's missing Triromes. So yeah, make sure you put your Triromes in, peeps. There's just so many different lands. I need to put in like a checklist for the different lands that I make sure I have. Okay. Alright, so we have Shatter the Sky open. They have, I don't know, 5-color shenanigans, 4-color shenanigans. Okay. We can Fae of Wishes for stuff. We can start Fae of Wishesing for stuff. So it seems to be creature-based.
I've lived with animals my entire life.
Crystalline Giant. Sure. I think we're just gonna one with the stars this thing. Get out of here. This way, we just have it out on the board. We'll Fae of Wishes next turn for, I don't know, probably a 9 lives. Bam. 9 lives so that we don't just die straight out to a Beanstalk Giant. Although we do have Shatter the Sky, so it's like not the biggest deal in the world. Ow. Another one. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell. Don't counter that, please. Thank you. Ooh. That's cool. That is actually a huge problem. If they have another one. Do they have another one? They should have saved it for this turn, because then they would have just, like, been bam. Okay. So we're just gonna one with the stars that. Or maybe we should Mind Maze Tome. Yeah, let's do that. We can Stern Dismissal a Beanstalk Giant if they have another Bone Crusher Giant. Like, which they very well could have another Bone Crusher Giant. Sure. So it is 5 color. Is it 5 color? No. It's missing missing black. Okay, sure.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
I'm not planning on countering anything. You can attack me. Tick up that 9 lives. Okay, draw a card. Another Mind Maze Tome. And a land? Or I'm sorry, not a land. Gosh, Thirst for Meaning? We are gonna want Thirst for Meaning. What I'm saying is I need a land. We need a land and we need... I guess we need to bring Fae of Wishes out so that we can get a role reversal. Because as soon as we get a role reversal, we should be fine. Okay? Dude, you don't understand what you're doing. You like want to save that for attacking me. Sure. We'll discard a 1 with the stars and a Shadow of the Sky. Resolve. Sure. I mean, if they have another one, we're dead. But they don't. They don't seem to understand what's going on. What's going on there? Okay, so let's scry. 9. Mind Maze Tomes. Amazing. We got it. We got it, but we don't have a land. Unfortunately. Which is what we definitely need right now. Because we can switch it, right? But it doesn't matter. Because we need a land to, like, bounce it and stuff. So we actually do have to shadow this guy here. Unfortunately. We need another blue mana source so that we can switch it and then cast Stern Dismissal, which is why I usually search. Okay. My Shadow Spear? My Mind Maze Dome. Don't think we need another shadow this guy at the moment. Okay. Sure. Beanstalk Giant. Also okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
Alright, so there's a land. It's not the land we need. That's the land we need. So I think we might actually keep 9 lives here. I think we might actually keep 9 lives and then kill them next turn. Because we're going to be able to roll reversal, then Shadow Spear, and Stern Dismissal. Okay. So we're going to keep it. And hopefully they can't kill us. We're going to have to Stern Dismissal the Beanstalk Giant if they had another Bonecrusher Giant. Yeah, but if you ever play against... What's this? Destroy target permanent that's one or more colors. They can't do that. Okay. That's fine. Sure. They can't kill any of our things. Thank God. Okay. We're just gonna draw. We drew a bunch. Sure. Discarded 9 lives. Fine. My turn. Okay. So we drop the island. We roll reversal. Make sure that we have everything that we need. That one and that one. We tap a white for that one, and then we Stern Dismissal that one. We did it again! Wubbalam. Oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so good. Okay. Alright, great. I think that's probably enough. We did lose 1. That's the only loss. This deck is, what, 6-1? 7-1? And, you know, not on this video. Like, I think I only won 4 on this video. But I won 3 before that during my testing on this thing. Before actually, you know, landing on this final spot. So you could probably remove Flicker of Fate. We never needed Flicker of Fate. You could remove Flicker of Fate for more Revitalizes, I think. But, oh, mwah, this deck. It's so good. I'm so happy that it's good, you know? I love jank ass decks like this, and the fact that it like wins almost every single game that we play, it's just awesome. Super cool. Super duper cool. I wouldn't, other than the Flicker of Fate thing, I wouldn't change a thing. Everything just melds so perfectly together. Mazemind Tome has been amazing. This card is just bonkers for combo-y jank decks like this, right? Because you can just it helps find your stuff so nicely, so easily. Then Fae of Wishes, of course, also did lots of work. 9 lives itself is really good at keeping you alive until you get your combo pieces to kill them with your 9 lives. Like, it just melds so well together. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys do too. If you enjoy this channel, make sure that you like and subscribe, and you can support the channel if you want by becoming a patron on my Patreon or joining our Discord server. We have an awesome Discord server with lots of really cool people in it. Come on and join us. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have more fun playing any other deck other than this one. This is all I want to play. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great time. Let me know how this deck goes for you if you do end up playing it. And until then, I'll see you guys all next time. Ciao.